Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where I will tune in through mediumship or channeling and see what the message is. So today is a no card day. If you're new to my channel, every Wednesday I do this and I use my most natural way to connect into spirit, which is just through the senses. So I am going to, it's distracting already. I'm going to tune in. I'm going to close my eyes and I'll let you know which way it's going to go. There's a very interesting energy at play already today. And, okay, Spirit's like, this is an invitation for all of you to slow down. So if you're able, I see what they're doing now. If you're able, if you're not driving while you're watching or listening to this, obviously not watching, don't drive and watch this, but if you're listening to this and you're busy doing something, that's okay. Maybe you can come back to it after. But if you have a moment, the invitation from Spirit is for you to join me with your eyes closed. Kind of see this as almost like a meditation. All right, so I invite you all to take a moment, close your eyes, take a beautiful cleansing breath. And that breath really allows you to shift from the busyness of the outside world into that beautiful expanse within you. And this is so interesting because this message today is coming from my galactics that are on my council, and I'm not surprised they're bringing this through today, considering I'm talking about a lot of this galactic connection tonight in cosmic consciousness. So if you're wanting to join that, you can sign up at avalonspirit.com. But for right now, keep your eyes closed or your eyes lowered. And just take a moment to pause. And this pause is really about celebrating you. My guides are saying that having crossed the threshold of the moon yesterday, that full moon in Scorpio, really marked this culmination of the intensity of April. And although it is not quite over yet because we are still in Mercury retrograde, it marks this big sense of completion. And so for many of you, you're going to find that this energy really brings things full circle. And today, after the energy of the moon, may very well be a day where you just need to recalibrate. You just need to pause, catch your breath, do something really good for you. Do something that fills your heart, even if it's something like super small. Get out in the sunshine if you can. Get outside in nature. Even if it's raining where you are, let the rain wash away all the remnants of the things that you have let go. And the reason why they're showing me this is they're saying that Scorpio moon yesterday was so deep. There was such a deep depth that it brought many of you to, that it's about now swimming back to the surface. And when you swim back to the surface, yes, you're kicking hard, but you're also just allowing that light to pull you back up to the surface so you can take that fresh breath of air. And for many of you, right now is that fresh breath of air. And I think the three guides of the light actually want to come through too. I believe this feels like a channel because it makes me feel kind of like wavy. So just hold on one moment. I'm just going to go a bit deeper. We are the three guides of the light, and we're so grateful for this opportunity to come through and speak with all of you today. Many of you have been toiling towards your goal, your desires, and many of you now are reaching those goals and desires. You're reaching the footpath that brings you into that direction. This has required many of you to dive deep within yourselves to uncover yet more layers and more layers. We realize the impact this has had on your mind, body, and spirit. For you have had to dive deeper than you ever have before. You have had to rely on that soul resilience within that is connected to Source. You have had to rely on that when you can't see the path forward. You have had to trust anyway. You have had to hold your breath longer than you can imagine. And now we invite you back to the surface. We invite you to step forward in your light now. We invite you to step forward in your confidence as a sovereign being. As we often say, you matter. What you do in these next steps matter. The way you treat yourself matters. The kindness you show to yourself ripples out into those around you. So as you step forward on this new path, do not dismiss the kindness that is owed to you by you. Your path has not been easy, but it has been worthwhile. There have been many leaps and bounds that have been made on a galactic level as well during this intense time on your planet. The month of April has brought through many forward motions within the galaxies. And in this way, there is more support now for Earth. Humans are so vital to this next phase of progression within the galactic community. We are grateful to see the progress that has been happening within each and every one of you individually. As a collective, this is shifting your frequency higher and higher. Many of you will be opening up more now to communications from your spirit guides, many of those who are of a galactic origin. All of this is to be done in your highest good to bring you forward into this higher level consciousness. We are grateful for this opportunity to come through and share with you our gratitude for your growth, for your desire to continue diving deeper and growing. We appreciate you and we love you. So interesting. So, considering their message and the energy and everything that's been going on, it makes so much sense that we would have this kind of energy to pause and recalibrate right now based on everything that has been going on. And so a great thing to do would be today, if you have time, ponder what has happened since, even since the beginning of the eclipse. So what was that? March 25th, I believe, if I remember correctly, is when we had the lunar eclipse. Since then, how much of you has transformed? What have you learned about yourself? What depths did you go to? And when you see what those depths are, stand in your power and welcome those pieces of you that had to go that deep. Welcome them back into your whole being and breathe in that whole energy and bring yourself back into this concept of wholeness today, because it's really going to help you as we kind of embark on the energies tomorrow and onward. Because again, it's still very fast paced, but there's almost this paused in breath right now where it's waiting for the exhale, and that exhale is as we're swimming up to the surface, which is beautiful imagery they showed me. So in this exhale or this pause, pull all of the parts of you back together. Love yourself wholly. And that's really why Spirit is saying, do something for you today. Honor you today, because it's going to set this beautiful new fullness that is you all together so that you take the most advantage of the movement that comes next. So what a beautiful message. I will leave that with you all. Again, if you want to join me at Cosmic Consciousness tonight, you can sign up at avalonspirit.com under Cosmic Consciousness Circle. And regardless, thank you for you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Your comments and kindness, they really go a long way. So I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow.